This is the reality of wedding planning. And picked up my prints and they turned out so well. We got a package and it's wedding related.
Lamb and mint. I'm literally getting 3.
And we have a busy day. This time in 2 weeks, I'm literally going to be a wife. What the heck? I don't think it's sunk in yet. I feel like I shouldn't be starting this vlog while I look so rough, but here we are. This is just the reality of it. So, if you couldn't tell, we are kind of doing the final wedding countdown. We are 2 weeks away. I mean, a little bit less than 2 weeks. It's Monday today and it's in 2 Saturdays time. What the heck, like 10 days? No, that's not right. 12 days. So I thought it would be really fun to bring you guys along with me for all of the last minute appointments and errands and purchases and all the things we have to do. I think it's just going to be a really crazy like 2 to 3 weeks because obviously the 3rd week will be on our honeymoon. Like I'm so excited for all the things coming. I actually can't wait. Like what the heck? I feel like I'm gonna cry. Why am I getting emotional? I think it just like finally sunk in. Liam and I have been dating for years and in 2 weeks we're gonna be married, we'll have a home together, we'll get to see each other every single day. Like I get to wake up with him by my side. Like that is so exciting. Okay, I need to shake off this like teary thing because we have stuff to get done. I'm not stressed right now. There are lots of reasons I could be stressed, but I'm just trying not to be. And honestly, I really just don't feel stressed right now. Ask me in 1 day, 1 week, I don't know if it'll be different, but right now I'm not stressed. Today is Monday and on today's agenda, we need to go get a dress fitting. So yes, I am 2 weeks away from my wedding and I am still getting my dress altered because I procrastinate everything. And we have really learned that in the wedding process. I'm not great at getting things done that require appointments and phone calls. They are just my least favorite. So yeah, I have an incredible altering lady fixing up my dress. I didn't need to get it changed in terms of any like sizing. It was just the hem, and we also had to put a bustle on and also attach my sleeves properly because they're removable, but I wanted them like fully attached. So that's the plan for today. George is on her way. I think she might actually be here, and we're gonna go off to my dress fitting. I need her to come with me so she can learn how to put my bustle up, so on the night she can do it for me because I don't think it's something I can do myself. And then I think this afternoon we're gonna go op shopping to find some more decor for the reception. So let's go. Oh, it's hot in here.
It is.
Is this gonna be annoying to have at your feet?
No.
These are my shoes. And Georgia just brought, is this one mine?
Yeah.
Georgia just brought me a coffee, which is literally so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're going to my dress fitting. Let's go.
How do you feel about that?
Fine, actually. I mean, I just hate getting changed. It's just quite a lot of effort, but it'll be fine. See how it all folds up. Nice. So you'll notice when it's up, there's a little piece up, and they're not lined straight. And it's nice because we've picked up the dress. Do you think you know how to put the bustle?
Oh yeah, it's easy. It's putting it up is fine. It's just the folding everything else under.
Like neatening it, kind of.
Like making it not look funny, but
like puffy and stuff. But yeah, I'm so glad that's done. We went to a lady called Valerie, and a subscriber actually recommended her to you. Then you recommended her to me, and I think she's incredible. She's just like a lady who does it out of her house. And if you guys wanted to like support a smaller alteration place, I think she's incredible. No complaints whatsoever. And obviously just trusted her with like the most expensive item of clothing that I have ever bought and probably will ever buy. And she did an incredible job. So 10 out of 10. I'll leave her like Facebook page. Does she have a face? I'll leave some sort of link down below if you need to contact her, because I've already had some of you ask me who I would recommend for those sort of things. So I'll leave that link down below. But another thing ticked off the list. Moving on to our next errand for the day, we are op shopping. So I'm looking for more decor for the reception. Basically, we're just having long wooden tables, white table runners, and then a bunch of candles. So I already have a bunch of the like pillar candles, which are the thicker ones, but I'm getting a bunch of like little glasses as tea light holders. So I'll give you a haul when I get home, but tip if you're doing this, bring a tea light with you and you can see what it will look like in the jars or in the glasses that you're looking at, so you can make sure that you like how they would look and make sure they can fit and stuff. It might feel a little bit random to be walking around with tea lights in your hand, but it's really helpful. I'm a mess. Don't know how I got here,
but I'm blessed.
I just got home and I'm going to show you all the little glasses that I picked up. I actually got 12, which is awesome. I picked up a few other things as well. And in total on the glasses that I bought today, I bought 12 and I spent like $7, I think. I got 4 of these little guys. These were 25 cents each, which is great. And these ones are going to look super cool. Just like this. Then I got 2 of these ones, which have some really cool patterns on the side, which will create some cool shadows. 2 of these ones, kind of basic, but they were really cheap. Got one like this that has some cool things around the bottom there. Got one like this. This has a really cool bottom on it. I don't know if you can really see it, but it also has a bit of a pattern on the side, but that's fine. And then I think my favorite ones I found today were these ones, which are like octagons, yeah, but the glass also has some texture, which is fun. So those are the 12 glasses I found today. Probably still need to go find more, but my normal op shop where I go, where they have them for like 20 cents each, is still not open. I think it opens in a few more days, and I would rather shop there because I know I can get them way cheaper. I don't really want to be buying them for $1 a piece, even though that's really cheap. I know I can get it cheaper, so I only got ones that I thought were really cool if they were $1, and the rest I want to stick to about the 20, 25 cents, maybe 50 cents. So got all those, which is great. Hey guys, so this is actually future Rachel, editing Rachel, popping in here. The next few clips you're gonna see are very emotional, but they're also really raw and I think really important to include in this wedding planning process, because I know there are other people out there who would feel the same with the feeling that they're facing. So this is something that I've never talked about on my YouTube channel because I find it really, really hard to talk about, as you're about to see in the next few clips. I hope one day I can talk about it more because it is something that I've dealt with for a long time. My dad passed away when I was a lot younger, before I started YouTube, before I started high school even, and of course the loss of a parent is a really hard thing to deal with. So I'm gonna stop talking about it now, but you can see what I have to say about it in the next few clips. So if death is something that is a trigger for you, I wouldn't watch this next clip, but I just wanted to put this little kind of disclaimer at the front because it might be hard for some of you to watch, but it was just something that I felt important to include because it's real, and I know this is something that some girls have to deal with, so you're not alone. And also, the audio sucks in this part because I filmed it on my phone because I was driving, but I just really wanted to get my thoughts out, so I still filmed it anyway. This is the reality of wedding planning. I'm kind of just having a bit of a breakdown. I've known this, but I haven't let myself feel it until now, and I didn't really want to feel it, but it kind of got brought up. But my dad is not going to be at my wedding, and he'll never get to walk me down the aisle, and he'll never get to meet my husband. He'll never get to meet my kids. And that is so heartbreaking. He will never give me away to my husband. And I've known that not my whole life, I've known that for such a long time. I lost my dad when I was younger, and I've known ever since then that I would never get to walk down the aisle with my dad. But it's so painful to plan your wedding and know that he's never going to be a part of it, and he's never going to see it, and he's never going to see you be a bride. Like, that is heartbreaking. And I feel like I'm just finally feeling that because I get to see all my friends walk down the aisle with their dads, and I get to see all of them have their daddy and daughter dance, and that's so beautiful. But I'm not one of those girls. I don't get that. That's just not for me. And I never film stuff like this, but this is real. Like, this is what it feels like. And I wish I'd had someone that I could have talked to who had been in this situation, because it just hurts so bad. And yes, I have the most incredible mum, I do, but there are just some things that are meant for your dad, and I just don't get those things, and I just have to accept that. But I think you're allowed to feel sad, and you're allowed to mourn the loss of someone who you lost many years ago multiple times. I don't think I'll ever get over losing my dad. I don't think that will ever happen. Death is not something that happens that you just get over, even in a matter of years. Like, it takes so long, and there will constantly be things that bring it up, and this is just one of those things. And I don't want to be a downer, I don't at all, but like,
oh my gosh, like I just feel so much pain in my heart, and I feel like I'm genuinely such a happy person, and I am so full of joy. I have so much joy in my heart, and I have such an incredible life, but this is one of those things that I will just never be able to, that I'll never be able to have. And it's not fair, and it's not right, but that's just how it is. So I'm gonna let myself have this moment, because I think it's important to feel your feelings, especially when they hurt this bad. I'm just feeling a bit heartbroken. There will always be a part of me that wishes that my dad would get to walk me down the aisle. There will always be a part of me that wishes my dad would get to give me away, because I know he would love Liam, and I know he would be so proud of me, and I know he would be so happy to see the life that I created for myself. But he's not. And that's just how it is. So I'm gonna get off the side of the road now, because it's probably not a good place to be, but I just wanted to say this because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only girl in this position, and if you're someone in this position, I am so sorry. And I'm sending you all my love. So you guys, when I'm feeling a bit better.
Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, January 6th, so we are T-minus 10 days away. Very exciting. As for wedding-related errands that I have to run today, first of all, I just sat at my computer doing literally an hour or two worth of emails and calls, not just wedding-related, but significantly wedding related. With COVID, it's just making everything a lot harder, because there's constantly like new updates and regulations and things with our vendors and stuff, so it is just really complicated. But apart from that, I also am going to run to Officeworks to pick up some prints that I ordered. I also have to go to the op shop that has the 20-cent glass, so that I can pick up probably the rest of what we will need, which I feel like I've already showed you that, but I'll show you what I end up picking up as well. So let's go run those errands. Just dropped into Officeworks and picked up my prints, and they turned out so well. I would 10 out of 10 recommend this. So how I made them was I just went into Canva and made it look like how I wanted it to look. They have a bunch of templates, but I just did that based on one that I saw on Pinterest that I liked, and then I exported them as a PNG. I uploaded it onto the Officeworks website, and then I printed them. It cost me, I think, 90 cents for each of those prints, because it was 1 A3 and 2 because I wanted to get them on a really thick cardboard just to make sure that it would look a bit nicer, but you can get them even cheaper than that. And I'm just going to put them in black frames that I got from Kmart for $6, and one of them is for the bar and one of them is for just like our guest book kind of table. So I'm so happy with how they look. Update, I went to the op shop and it's still not opened. Apparently that one hasn't opened yet, I don't know. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. I don't think we have a lot of like wedding related stuff going on today, to be completely honest, apart from like email updates and stuff. I'm doing a lot of house things today. So this morning I'm going to our new apartment and we have to get a bunch of stuff sorted. So we're going to figure out like our internet, we need to order a washing machine, we need to go get some bedding and some towels, random little things like that. And then at 2 p.m. I have an appointment that I need to go to, which will take like 2 hours, so that'll be a long day. And then tonight actually we're going to go do the grocery shopping for my bridal shower, because that is in like 2 days. It's on Saturday. So it's gonna be like a busy day, but just like a bunch of random stuff. I want to talk about like how I'm feeling for a second, because I don't think I've really talked about that yet. I'm feeling pretty good so far. It just feels like my head is in 100 different places, especially because we're moving at the same time. Like we got our keys to our new place on Tuesday, and obviously that's like 12 days from the wedding. So we're not only finishing off planning a wedding, but we're also trying to move and like set up our home. And Liam is actually going to be moving into it, and so we need to like, yeah, get the internet sorted. I think he's already got the electricity sorted. We've already started moving a bunch of stuff over, but it's just like my brain is so confused because there's just so many things happening. And there's just like a lot of phone calls and emails and random bits and bobs. But I think everything is on track. I will say tomorrow's Friday and they're supposed to have new updates on like borders and stuff. Like the COVID restrictions may be changing. They said they'd revisit them again on the 8th of January, which is tomorrow. And that could impact us greatly, because our venue is in New South Wales. So if they do close off the Queensland border, we literally can't get to our wedding because we can get there but we can't get home. So honestly, I'm feeling at peace with it. I don't think they're gonna close the borders, but I don't know, they might, and we'll just have to go with the flow. I'm honestly really at peace, and at the end of the day, if Liam and I literally just have to get eloped, we will figure it out and we can celebrate later, you know, like it'll work itself out, but it just won't be our ideal situation. But planning a wedding with COVID, I've had to have this mentality the whole time. Like, there was such a large portion of time where we genuinely didn't think we'd be able to get to our wedding venue because of the border closures and like area restrictions. So we've been here before, we can make it work. I'm not feeling stressed. I am a bit overwhelmed with how many like emails and stuff I have to do. I didn't realize there was so much, like, I mean, it does make sense, but like no one tells you about all the emails and like phone calls you have to do in wedding planning. And maybe if you have a wedding planner, they take care of all of that for you. And I think I would have done that if it wasn't so expensive to have a wedding planner, and like I can do it myself. And I'm so grateful to be on holidays right now because I feel like I actually have time to get everything done. But yeah, it's just there's a lot of like little things that no one tells you about when you're planning a wedding. That's kind of the update. Feeling okay. I'm excited for my bridal shower. I hope it turns out how I'm envisioning it in my head, but we'll have to wait and see. I may talk to you later today. We'll have to wait and see. It literally looks like I haven't moved, but it is much later now. It is almost 1 p.m, but we got a package and it's wedding related. I think, at least, this is our menus that are gonna sit on top of the like plates and stuff at the reception from Vistaprint. Of course, like literally all of our stuff is from there. So I designed them myself on Vistaprint. I mean, they're very, very simple, but I drew that on my iPad and just exported it as a PNG, uploaded it on here, and it has a little L+R at the top, a little L+R on the back. You guys know I'm all about the details, and I got 80 of them. So I'm gonna package them back up and keep them aside to make sure we pack them to take them to the wedding. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another thing ticked off our list. I know I look a little bit crazy. I had a hair and makeup trial today, so I do look a bit insane, but I also like paid money for this, so I'm not gonna wipe it off, you know? But it is 7 p.m. on a Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And in a little bit, I'm gonna pick up George and we're gonna go grocery shopping to get all the stuff for my bridal shower, or at least most of the stuff maybe. So that is my plan for this crazy Thursday night. It's kind of the only time I had to do it. It's definitely been a busy couple days, but let's go get this grocery shopping done.
The Zoom is so weird. The Zoom is so weird. Why did I just have dinner but I still want to buy everything? Easter! I'm literally getting 3. Oh, they were really satisfying to eat. Sweet and salty. I'm really just grocery shopping for myself. This is our trolley so far. It's the most important.
I have some crackers at home, but I don't know how many I have.
I'm thinking really hard. Ciabatta!
Where?
Right next to what you just picked up.
Wow. Why is it so difficult to pick crackers? Apple pie chips? Maybe we should do a video where we
taste
like
test.
Yeah, taste testing.
There are these too. Lamb and mint.
Or garlic bread and cheddar.
Wee.
If you guys want to see that, let us know. If you've tried any of those chips.
Yeah, and if they're good. My favourite's Gouda.
I know nothing about salami.
My favourite's camembert. We always get stuck at this part because we don't know a thing about the cheese. I'm literally not speaking English, I'm so sorry. I just said we don't know a thing about.
We don't know shit about it.
Cheese. I just can't speak. I'm cold.
Classic or original? What's such a classic?
They're both sharp and crumbly. I want to walk funny, but there's men standing around. Kombucha. Okay, they're not looking. Plot twist, they were looking.
Good morning, guys. It is now Friday, so I'm assuming actually the last day of this vlog, and we have a busy day today. Editing Rachel is back because this whole next clip that I filmed is just a load of rubbish, basically. on this Friday, I sat down and I was telling you guys what the rundown of my day was. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out for breakfast, and then I'm gonna go home and do all this bridal shower prep, and then I'm gonna do all this moving stuff. We're hiring a van because we're moving over the weekend, and I told you all this stuff. But like I said earlier in the video, Friday morning they were announcing new restrictions and stuff for Queensland, and there was one new case of COVID in Brisbane, and so they decided to lock the entire Greater Brisbane area for 3 days. So everyone in Brisbane and the surrounding suburbs had to be in a full stay-at-home lockdown for 3 days, which is obviously not a long time, but it just meant that all of my plans for that day were basically cancelled. So we ended up having to cancel my bridal shower, which was supposed to be on that Saturday. We ended up having to move all of our stuff from my parents' house to our new apartment that day before 6 p.m. when the lockdown began, because we weren't supposed to leave our houses after that point unless it was essential. And we had to return the van that we hired and had paid for back by 6 p.m. that day as well. So it ended up being the most hectic, crazy day ever, and so incredibly exhausting. But thankfully the lockdown did end on Monday, and so we decided to have a last minute bridal shower just in our backyard, which was definitely not the original plan. I'd hired out a venue, done all the food shopping, done all this prep, and I'm still glad that we did it, and there is a whole vlog coming of the bridal shower stuff, but obviously it did not go to plan. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this weekly vlog. I have another version of this type of weekly vlog thing, but for the 1 week before the wedding, so that will be one of the next videos to go up. I think it'll be bridal shower vlog and then the 1 week countdown prep video, so hopefully you're enjoying these. But I love you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Goodbye.